Hello and welcome to another live edition of Trojan TV News. I'm Jack Austin.
And I'm Soonjen Park.
Soonjen, I know you come to this class from lunch every day. How was lunch today?
I mean, lunch was not too bad. I just felt like I was missing that little bit of something.
Like zestiness, you know?
Zesty, exactly.
Well, you know where you can find that zestiness?
Where?
Right here in Kansas City Joe's. We have Riley Estes and Anna Turnbull with more on that story.
Barbecue is a staple of greatness in Kansas City, and for many, a taste that brings everyone together.
You know, it's fun getting to meet all the different people from across the world that they come here.
Although, filling up on delicious food is not the only attraction.
It's a gas station, like it doesn't look like it'd be really good barbecue.
I would say this is one in a million because you're probably not going to find another restaurant that can serve the people like we do that's inside a gas station. You know, the one thing when we hire new employees, the first thing I tell them is, don't let this little place fool you, because it is kind of a monster in its own right.
We went and it was some of the best barbecue I've ever had. It felt more like something people hadn't had before.
Its uniqueness and drive of passion makes it truly one in a million.
Numerous awards. Their team, Slaughterhouse 5, probably since the 90s, have managed to win a grand championship almost every 10 years in that. So the past 30 years, you know, pretty big deal. He's very passionate about it.
Some may have their doubts, but nationwide, people have nothing but positive feedback.
A little bit, I had my questions when I walked in. I mean, you're like, what is this? But I mean, the best places are always those holes in the walls. It's really happy, really comfortable. I mean, it feels like you're eating at a family restaurant.
Experience of meeting the people from all over the place and being from Kansas City and having that hospitality, you just can't knock it. It's the best food in Kansas City. I bring everybody here from out of town. It's the first place we stop.
A particular network sees them as outstanding from the others.
Food Network wanted to do a photo shoot. They wanted to film a deal where the best thing I ever ate. If we're going to do this on Sunday, we're going to do it the right way, and so we decided to open the doors for one day. It's just a coincidence that it was a Chiefs home game, and it was just a coincidence that NASCAR is in town also.
It has only occurred once in the past 22 years and may not happen again in the future.
Today, you can get everything at the snap of a finger, social media, everything like that, but some things are worth waiting for. So even though they're on Sunday, it'll probably never happen again. It's always worth the wait, and I think we need to remember that.
Joe's will always stand as an outlet for Kansas City civilians and people from all around the world. Signing off for Trojan TV News, I'm Anna Turnbull, along with Riley Estes.
Thanks, Anna and Riley, and here's what's new in Trojan TV News. Trojan Gaming will meet today after school until 4:30. Because this will be their Halloween celebration, you are encouraged to dress up in a costume, but do not have to. All are welcome, and there will be snacks, games, and prizes. Fellowship of Christian Athletes will meet tonight at 7 p.m. in the library. All are welcome, and we hope to see you there. Now from FCA to ACT, the deadline to register for the December ACT is Friday, November 2nd. See Mr. Abundis if you need any help registering. Attention all juniors interested in applying for a National Honor Society. There will be a brief informational meeting today after school in room 323. Please see Mr. Meyer if you have any questions.
Students, as you make plans for your future, it is important to consider occupations in which a critical need or shortage of trained personnel exists in the state of Missouri. If you are interested in learning more about critical need shortage occupations, please visit the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education's website.
Soonjen, did you hear about the sad ending of 2 of our fall sports seasons this weekend?
I mean, just a bit, but I'm missing details.
Well, if you need more details, just like Soonjen, we'll get Jared to catch you up on that.
Thank you, guys. Let's get right into the Kick-Out Cancer game that was played this past Wednesday. The boys took on crosstown rivals Park Hill South as the Trojans looked to get their first win against the Panthers in 6 years. And it looked like it was going to be more of the same in this game from the beginning. It was 1-0 Park Hill South leading, but the Trojans scored a header in the last few minutes of regulation to tie it up. They went to PKs, and it was all Trojans after that, with Simpson, Munoz, Austin, Caldwell, and Feist all scoring their kicks, and Gabe Smith coming up huge with stops left and right. This gave Park Hill the win in PKs, so great job, guys. They've won 9 of their last 10 games and will take on North Kansas City tonight at 7 p.m. at home. Can't wait to see you guys there. The boys football team took on Liberty this past Friday, and it was a tough struggle for the Trojans as they couldn't score until the fourth quarter. The gap was too much, and the guys fell short 20-14. This was their final game of the season, so congrats to you boys, especially the seniors, as this was their last game of their high school career. Girls volleyball team took on the Liberty Blue Jays and couldn't keep their magical run going as well, as the Blue Jays beat the Trojans in 2 sets. So good job, ladies, and congrats seniors on a great final season.
Jared, what are your predictions for tonight's boys soccer game against North Kansas City?
Well, I think the Trojans have an easy one here soon, Jen, and I'm guessing the score is going to be somewhere around 2-0 Trojans. Now I will send it back to you guys.
Student of the Day is Kristen Birmingham, nominated by Mr. Lewis for being kind and helpful towards her classmates, consistently showing superior effort, and for occasionally showing off some awkward street dance moves. Congratulations, and pick up your free cookie coupon at reception. Happy birthday to Manny Nymek, Max Pitts, Nathan Pinkman, Miles Pitts, Nathan Rogalski, Lindsay Mock, Ricky Greer, and Anthony Hall. Staff birthdays is Mr. Billingham.
Soon, Jen, are you going to be at the soccer game later tonight?
I sure will, and how about you?
Obviously, I'm going to be playing in it, but I'm a little nervous because, it's looking a bit gloomy outside, and I really want to have this game because it's the first game of districts, and it's a very important one for our season.
That's right.
We'll check in with Davis to see the probability of that game getting rained out. What's up, Davis?
That's right, you guys. It's looking pretty gloomy out there right now. 66 degrees with a little bit of cloud cover, but it still feels amazing outside. We only got about a 20% chance of rain happening tonight, so the game is still looking good for tonight. As we look into the next 7 days, we can see a little bit more of the same happening. High 50s, low 60s, and cloud cover coming throughout the next week, and some rain happening on Sunday and Monday at 40% and 60% chances. Both of those days, rain's going to be hitting at about 4 o'clock. That's all I have for you guys today. Let's send it back to the desk.
We now have an official message from the Park Hill School District. The school district grieves with the family and friends of Park Hill High School junior Gianna Cervello, who died on Friday. Those who knew her will miss Gianna and her generous spirit. We made our counseling staff available to our students today. Please contact the school office if you feel a student needs any help. Gianna's family said they will celebrate her life at 11:30 a.m. this Saturday at Mount Calvary Cemetery in Leavenworth. They said they will have an opportunity for friends and family to donate to a suicide prevention organization. If you or someone you know is or may be suffering from thoughts of suicide, please seek help immediately, whether that be on or off campus. Take care of each other, Trojans, and we see you tomorrow.